On the homestead, I've been working on getting T-post in. As you can see in back of me, I want a fence around the garden and around my barn just so I can have some animals one day. It's going to take a while for me to fence everything. And also I think it would help with critters going into the garden and the food forest. So I've been doing that, or trying to do that. My food forest is completely taken over by grass. I did buy cardboard, like this large roll of cardboard. I've done this before in my last property, where I just put that down, put wood chips, well, I'll put compost and then wood chips on top to help compress the grass, and then hopefully that will make it look a little bit more cleaner and help the soil. It's gonna take a little bit to do that because I have to get the weed whacker and just kind of mow down a little bit, and my weed whacker is just annoying. It doesn't really work well, so I just have to take the time this week or this weekend to do that. I haven't planted anything new, but I have been planning my crops that I'm going to start this weekend from seed. I got my seed starting room pretty much cleaned up, put my lights back on, my heat maps and things like that, so I can start seed starting. I haven't seed started in probably over a year, so I'm really excited to start and use this space right here for crops and then flowers. So that's what's going on in the homestead currently. It's just nothing exciting. It's the boring stuff that you just have to do and make time to do. Irrigation is a big thing as well. I have to take the time to see what I have tubing wise so I can, you know, set up my irrigation, because this side does not have any irrigation at all. So I need to figure that out. I have a good month before things start growing and put them out. So I will get on that as well. I also am going to be putting out my quail after this next week. They are about 3 weeks. And so I'm going to show you my setup. It's pretty small, nice, nicely built by the guy who I bought the quail from. And hopefully we'll protect them from anything that comes along and wants to eat them. So I have that on the side of my house. It has wheels, so I'm going to use that to, you know, fertilize the soil. I know there's not many of them, but at least it'll be something, and I can move it. It's movable. I want everything to be movable on my property. Chicken coops, things like that for birds. I don't want anything, you know, that I have to clean up a poop. I want everything to have a purpose and to fertilize my soil. So I'm excited for the quail to go out and you know, grow even bigger and give me eggs. When it comes to the tarps that I have currently, I'm not going to do the same thing I did with the food forest. I'm going to actually little by little pull it back when I do my rows, because I'm not going to do them all at once. I know that when things are growing, I'm gonna put them in the ground as soon as they're ready to go out. I'll go ahead and do my beds, wood chip, plant, and have everything else covered until the next succession is ready to be planted. So that's what I'm planning to do when it comes to the tarps that are on the ground currently. I still have to find someone to build my farm stand, which is fine. I won't have flowers probably till October, so I have time for that. I haven't even planted the seeds. Like I said, I'm going to plant them this weekend. So everything is just planning ahead and making sure that I'm organized and don't get too ahead of myself. All right, I'm going to show you around how everything is growing in the food forest, what's taking off, what really isn't, what died in the food forest. So yeah, I'll show you what's going on. We do have a lot of Everglade tomatoes popping up. So it's nice to see. So, and I have two over here, which kind of growing a little funky, but they are growing, so that's good. There's no fruit on this one. Jobacaba, whatever, how do you say it? Jabotacaba is all right. It's getting burnt a little bit. Lemongrass I planted, doing good. Bananas are growing pretty well. Got plumerias here. Bananas, more bananas. Largo spinach. Forgot what this was. I think that's a berry. Or Spanish oregano. My oregano is just like loving everything. So that looks good. My fig, so small, actually has a little fruit there. So that's cool. My turmeric is looking good. My chaya is just loving all the rain and humidity. Still more bananas doing well. Mangoes are, being burnt, but they're still hanging on. I'm really excited. More mango. Another mango looking a little bit better than the others. Mexican sunflower is really growing so well. This died off and then it popped up a new growth. So it really is a workhorse. I can't wait to get these real big so I can chop and drop them. My moringa's getting bigger. So I always pick at it and eat from it whenever I pass it. Love moringa. Mango looking okay. This one, what is this? Kumquat. My plantain, new growth. It's good sign. Mango. Another plumeria, I have a bunch of those. Another mango, not looking too hot, but it's hanging in there. I lost 2 of my elderberries, so that's fried, goner. Another, what is this? Thornless key lime, looking good. Another mango, looking good. The only elderberry out of the 3 cuttings that has survived because it's bigger. I should have moved it where it was, but it's okay. At least I have one. Another one also died, sadly. I tried to save that one, but I failed. So I need to cut all this grass. So I can probably, I forgot this little mango. Forgot this moringa tree. It's kind of hidden, but that's growing pretty good. Of course, this moringa grows great. That's what I have so far, growing in the small little food forest that I have. I can't forget this banana, which I do want to move. It's just growing so well here. It's happy here. It's looking great. And I did make this little patch here. This was covered by a tarp. These are my grapes and some fruit trees here, but I tilled up the soil a little bit, put a bag of dirt and compost, and I planted sweet potatoes. I planted 3 sweet potatoes. I have a few more that I need to plant here, and yeah, hopefully this will just be like a sweet potato patch and it'll take over. But this is looking good. There's no irrigation here, so just letting it do its thing. I do have to weed whack this section here and make a little roadway to my wood chips, which I am so happy to have. I haven't used it yet, but this is gold. So I've been waiting for, and I'm excited that it's finally here. So I think it's about 10 cubic yards-ish of wood chips that I got from my chip drop. So I did find 2 watermelons that were growing in the back of my property, which I have to cut. It looks so bad. I'll show you embarrassingly how it looks. This is just so overgrown. Like, this should not be here. And this too is just crazy. I need to cut all of this. But it looks like it fell. The watermelon. Yeah, I think it's eaten. Yeah, there we go. It's eaten already. But that's cool. That grew. All right, so this is the back of my property that I'm at, and I'm going to show you all the papaya trees that I have. I have a lot, and I haven't put them in the food forest, and I think after I get that all cleaned up, I'm going to put the papaya trees, but I'm going to show you how many I actually have. So this, I'm definitely going to use this, destroy all of this, because she had, whatever, the lady who was here before me had all animals in here. But look at all of these papaya trees. I have to get in there and dig them up. All this garbage here I have to move. This is a papaya tree here. There's one right there. There's a few. There's like, I think there's like 10 or 12. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's like 7 or 8 papaya trees, but they look so good. They're obviously in the shade. They're not growing as fast, but they are growing. So there's one right here too. Yeah, so I have a few. And so I do have papaya. I just haven't been able to dig it out from this section. So I have a lot to do still. It's a lot of cutting grass and maintenance. Nothing super exciting. I just have to make a list and tackle everything little by little. Every time I look at this, I just shake my head. Like, I can't believe I let it go like that, but it's okay. You know, I work off the homestead, so I have to give myself some grace. If anything, I do as much as I can. And that's all I can do. So it'll get done hopefully this weekend. So if anything, I am making progress little by little. Show you what's actually happening. Not everything is perfect all the time. I kill things. I'm behind on things. I sometimes set too far of expectations about things. Aside from my homestead, I'm really just trying to figure out new skills that I can learn. I'm really interested in learning how to use a compound bow, archery, and hunting. I met a few people that have definitely guided me in the right direction and making connections, and that's just super exciting. That's a whole new thing I don't know about. I just loved learning and keeping the momentum of self-sufficiency and getting to that point where I can hunt for myself as well as growing. I'm not going to get any animals myself. I was gonna get pigs, but I decided not to. I don't even have a front gate for my property, so I have to realize that, you know, if things go wrong, I need to have protection when it comes to fences and things like that. So my friend, she's gonna raise a pig for me, and I'll be there sometimes just to see how she does things, and definitely be there for the butchering. And hopefully next year I'll be ready to take care of my own pigs and have goats. But I think the goal is to focus on growing, getting this situated first, getting plants in the ground, getting my irrigation done, and keep moving forward, reaching where I want to go. So as long as you have a goal, just make sure that you keep your eye on the prize. I think that's what I am trying to do, and not beat up myself about things that I don't have yet. So as long as I'm outside, I mean, I'm happy. Hearing nature and just building something, or, you know, using my hands is all that matters, really. I just love being out here. It's where I belong, for sure. So I'm just happy I get to do it whenever I have a chance. So thank you guys for watching. I'll definitely see you guys in the next video, and hopefully have a little bit more to show you when it comes to what I have growing in the ground. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.